2019? That will be the question. It'll be answered in the next hour and a half. Play 15-minute periods here at the International Street Ball Hockey Championship, and we are underway. India in the dark green, and they come in first. Bozzy with a shot right on, saved there by Mikhail Mueller in goal. Out in front again, another chance. That one just went wide. Bozzy's on it again. They get it to the side of the net, out in front, and taken away by France. Poirier tried to dump it in, but didn't get it past the blue line. Brought back by Kayla. Kayla lays it off for Bozzy. Bozzy into the slot. Ball bounces high in the air. Control and a good shot on net. Another save by Mueller. India picking up where they left off yesterday. Looking very good. Bozzy, the big slapper. Another save by Mueller. France just clear it down the floor. We're going to look to get a quick change in here. Just 58 seconds in. India also completing the change. Arjan Guman now for India. Guman. Marcelé. Marcel Marley. Back towards the blue line. Sidhu shot was blocked. Didn't get through. Next one goes wide. You can hear on the near boards. And all pressure by India. This is what we saw yesterday in the game against Great Britain. Guman with a shot that was deflected, and that goes out of play. We'll get a whistle on our first face-off here in the first period, a minute 29 seconds in. Teams complete their second change. India get on the ball first off the face-off. They'll get it down in the corner. Back at the point, Sandhu. Kalan's shot was deflected wide. And behind the net, it's Mallet. Mallet setting up back there. He's in Gretzky's office. Here's the time to look around. He'll get it back again. Back at the blue line, Sandhu winds up. Big slap shot. Big glove save that time by Mueller. And I have a feeling Mr. Mueller is going to be very busy in the French net this morning. This is what India does. They get in and forecheck. They'll muscle you off the ball in along the boards. They are big and they are strong. They come up with that loose ball again, just as it looked like maybe France was going to get to it. Mishandle, and France will bring it out, but can't get past Kalan at center. Kalan goes far side, and they'll dump it in and go into chase again. Armand Bassi. French defenders are going to have to get rid of the ball quickly, and that time the pressure was felt, and they turned it over, and India right back on the attack again. Down in the corner, Debras working for France against a couple of players from India. The referee's going to call a penalty against Baptiste Debras. France, body contact, a little too physical down in the corner. The French weren't particularly pleased with the refereeing in yesterday's game against the Cayman Islands. They were debating a number of penalties that were called, especially in the third period. And just as the buzzer went to end the game, the French continued to complain, and one of the players picked up a misconduct after the final buzzer had gone. So, and they start off with a penalty here. Quick shot, saved by Mueller. Got Mallet back at the point. He was the trigger man on that last shot. Now he goes to the front of the net. Back to Kayla. Kayla is back at the blue line. No lane to shoot. Try and get something towards net. Likes to go down along the goal line, out in front. That cross crease pass was a good one. I don't think Debras was quite ready for it. Here's the one-timer. This time they score. Looked like Mueller had gotten a piece of it, but it got past him, and power play goal, and India take a 1-0 lead. India looking very good in this B pool. They're in a group with Great Britain, Cayman Islands, and France. Handled Great Britain easily yesterday and off to a good start this morning against France. Bring it in over the blue line. Kyla gets the assist. Kayla on the goal by Guman. Ballet, one of the bright spots for France in yesterday's game. Got himself the only goal for France. Ball goes into the French bench. Face off just outside the blue line. 4:28 gone in our opening period. 1-0 and a power play goal by India. Face-off wasn't done correctly. They're going to wave out Bogus of France, Dimitri Bogus. He'll be replaced by Alexandre Capet. Actually, at 68, not 18, Bertrand taking the face-off for France. Ball goes into the corner. In there first is Tony Bra for India. And they're going to pass it around. They'll set up a real ball possession type of game. They'll eat up a lot of time. Dompe Bra. French get the ball. Long clearing pass all the way down the floor. Too far. This will be flooring against France. We'll come back the other way. Both teams, by the way, going with a different goaltender than played in yesterday's game. Giving everybody a chance to play. French come up with it off the face-off. Breakout, one-on-one, stopped by Kalan. Big, steady defenseman for India, number 55. And he broke up that France rush easily enough. Now Kalan has got the ball. He'll move it up ahead. Mallet, some speed around the outside. Got it out in front. Ball bounces through the crease. Backhanded towards the goaltender, and Mueller makes a save and hangs on. Face off to the right of Mueller. India win the face-off. Slap shot whistled wide. Really stepped into that. And get another chance on the one-timer. That one not quite as hard. Went wide. But Mallet's got the rebound. He'll step in. Oh, what a nifty little move there. Got the shot away. It was blocked, but great. Show it, take it away. Piece of stick handling by Mallet. Kayla. Back to Mallet. Mallet going to work again now along the half wall. He goes cross floor. Back to Mallet. In front. Calcat. Out in front. Cleared away by the French defense. Whistle goes. I think both players are going to go battling in front of the goaltender. Referee's pointing to both of them. You get coincidental minors here. You got a holding and a roughing. Roughing against France, holding against India. So on the coincidental minors, they'll stay 5 aside, and right off the face-off, a shot there by Matai. In front, tipped over the top of the net. And it has been all India so far. All the play down to our right. Guman winds up with the big slapper, pad saved by Mueller. Up ahead. But again, taken away by India. Back they'll come again. Bazi. Into the middle, they'll play it back to Guman. Guman. Sidhu gets his own rebound, gets another shot, and another save by Mueller. Mueller with 2 big saves on that sequence. Body does a good job to break that up at the blue line, heads back up the floor for India. Body, wrister. That got in behind Mueller, may have caught a piece of the post. It is 1-0, but mostly because of the work of the man down to our right, Kel Mueller. Flooring called against France, and no offense at all for France so far in this game. 7:47 gone, first period. Again, we'll play 15-minute periods, 10-minute intermissions. India win the faceoff. Calon plays it off the boards. They'll just relay it down a little bit further. Sonny Bra behind the net. Over to Calcat, Sean Calcat. Back to Calon. One-timer from out at center, whistles wide as Sandhu got a lot on that. Calon being hounded by Courier, but gets it over to Sandhu. And nice pass through the middle, dumped in. Then they'll go in to chase. Calcat behind the net for Sonny Bra. 4 Indian players with the surname Bra. And 2 Calcats. France comes up with it. Let's see if they can get some possession down in the Indian end of the floor, but again, broken up at the blue line. That's as far as they've gotten so far here in the first period. And here they come, 3-on-1, Bazi across to the side of the net, tipped by Tumpe Bra, and over the top of the net and out of play. They just throw it around beautifully. Very impressed with this Indian team. They have a few players who are currently residing in British Columbia, Canada. Of Indian descent. Play for a team here in the ISBHF. You either have to hold a passport of the country yourself, or each team is allowed a certain number of hereditary players, which your parents have to hold a passport of the country you're playing for. A few more allowed in the B pool than in the A pool, but every team has got players who are actually living residents of the country they are competing for. Calon, shot, cleared away. Actually, that was Harp Calcat, number 67, with the initial shot. France get it down the floor, but quickly, here comes India, tipped in front. Dumpe Bra beat everybody down the floor. Great pass, that was intercepted. Bertrand, good pass up ahead. But again, broken up by India. France can just get nothing going in front. Just knocked off the stick of Tony Bra at the last second. Again, they'll get it from behind the net out in front. Ball bouncing around. Mueller dives out and covers it up. India has a number of different ways in which they can attack you. At times they'll just dump the ball in and then go in and chase, and they've got a ferocious forecheck, and then they'll set up once they gain possession in behind the net and set up from there. But they're also comfortable playing from out in the middle of the floor, throwing it around. They like to work off the half wall as well, which is where they're going to set up now. Another neat little move off the wall. Guman over to Mallet. That Mallet is showing off a little bit here this morning. He's made a couple of great moves to just step off that half wall and beat the defender with some great stick handling. Bogus trying to cut out in front. He does on his backhand, gets a shot away. That just rolls wide. First good scoring chance for France. Good work by Dimitri Bogus. All alone on that rush and got himself out in front. Got a good backhand away. Denied by Bukhari. First time we've had to mention the Indian goaltender, Durab Bukhari. Yesterday, deep tour played for India. Mallet. They set up, this is 5-on-5, and it looks like a power play, the way they set up and throw it around. And they'll cycle it down low, back up along the half wall for Mallet. Cross floor, back. Hard shot, just deflected wide. Guman. Pass a little bit too soft. They'll try it again. Mallet. Again, a head fake. Juke and jive. Shot right on net. A good one. And another save by Mueller. We're going to get another penalty in front of the goaltender. It's going to be a cross check. Going to go to France. Matthias Arnaud will get 2 for the cross check, and India, after looking like a power play on that last shift, will get a legitimate power play now. They'll get 5-on-4 man advantage. They scored on their last power play. Megpal Sandhu shot from outside, saved by Mueller. Over to Simran Bhatti. Bhatti back to Sandhu. Sandhu and Guman are back at the points. This is Guman. Down to Bra. Tony Bra cutting in front to the backhand. Mueller with a big save as he came diving across. Lost his stick momentarily. He's got it back now. Now they'll work it down low. Jam play to the side of that came out in front. France come up with it and clear it down the floor. Bukhari came out to play it. I think he just wanted some work. Get it up the floor quickly. Tony Bra. And get around the outside of the defense. Gets the ball to the front of the net. It bounces around, goes in behind. Bra's on it quickly. Dumpe Bra in front. Bra out in front. He's got it. Got away the shot, saved by Mueller, and the rebound cleared again down the floor by France. India gains the zone. Set up again in front, across, poked away by Mueller. In front for Dumpe Bra. Mueller again with the poke check. Harp Calcat down low. Bazzi's right in front of the goalkeeper. Calais, a little trouble handling it. That big body of his, tough to get around. Trying to get it out to Bazzi, but it went off the French defense, rolls into Mueller, and he'll cover it up. Minute 41 left to go First period, 16 seconds left to go in the power play for India. Face off to the right of Mueller. Again, won by India. They're going to come back and reset. Up at the blue line, gain the zone, cross. Quick shot by Mallet. Another save by Mueller as he stacked the pads. Mallet will fake it this time. In front, Callan shot. Sorry, Harp Calcat. Mallet. Look at this guy handle the ball. Bazzi tried it as well. Couldn't beat the two French defenders. Mallet again. Calcat. Mallet. 1 minute to go, opening period. Back to even strength. It looks pretty much the same. Another quick shot in front by Calcat. Another big save by Mueller. Kayla will hold it in. Inside the zone. Shot tip wide, comes off the end boards. Up towards the blue line. Mallet has it. Cross floor. Calcat. Harp Calcat. In the middle, back to Calcat. They play catch. Shot just whistled wide. Mallet. French player just taking a couple of wild swings at it, trying to get it out. That was Bertrand. Couldn't make contact with the bouncing ball. Mallet has it. Again, I remind you, this is 5-on-5. The penalty is over. Rod trying to get it out in front. Bassi with a shot that goes wide behind the net. 4 seconds remaining. And the buzzer goes to end a one-sided opening period. Score flatters France right now, just 1-0 for India on the power play goal. That's my schedule today, so I'm spending my Sunday in Zug. Glad to have you along. So just 1-0 for India. Power play goal by Arjan Guman. But score, as I said at the end of the first, a little bit flattering for France. Be down just 1-0 at this point. And really just had the one scoring opportunity in the first period on a play by Dimitri Bogus, an individual rush. But other than that, really nothing. Goaltender Mueller came out to play it. It went into the mesh. And they're going to, I think, have a discussion of whether or not that's going to be a delay of game. French are saying it did touch the glass first and then ricocheted out. The referee is saying otherwise, it appears. Now they're going to discuss it. And it is going to be a penalty to France. Mueller doesn't like the call. He's coming back and telling the referee it hit the dasher board and then ricocheted up and out of play, in which case it would not be a penalty. It's only a penalty if it goes over the glass into the mesh, the safety netting, the end of the rink without touching anything else first. Once again, player loses the debate with the referee. Players are about 0-10 on debating calls, at least so far here in the World Championship. You just don't win those debates. Once the referee makes up their mind, that's it. Argue all you want. Anyway, India back in the power play. Kayla threw it towards the front of the net. Bazzi, back to Kayla. Bazzi, top of the circle, down low along the goal line, out in front. Beautiful play and a better save on the rebound. Another save. Mueller robbed Mallet as he came in from the slot area, and Mallet comes by and gives Mueller a tap on the pads. Beautiful setup. They went from the top of the circle down to the goal line, out into the slot. Mallet got the pass cleanly, got away a great shot, and somehow Mueller, with the reaction save, kept it out. Kayla inside the blue line, threw it across. It's a cross crease pass. An incredible save by Mueller. As good as the other ones were, that was just a topper there. Same play, goal line, then throw it through. Shot that one off a stick, up and out of play, and Mueller has been nothing less than spectacular. And he gets another tap on the pads. This time from number 71, Pavan Bassi. He robbed Malay a moment ago, and I thought that was as good a save as you're going to see, but he topped it with that save against Bassi, who had what looked to be the whole open side of the net. Again, India beautifully moving the ball around. Back at the blue line, Sandhu, hard shot. Save was made by Mueller. Didn't see it, didn't control the rebound. It came out, but out towards center. To the slot area, shot. That goes over the top of the net. Rebound off the end boards. France will get to it first. Whistle goes. The referee down to our left is going to call actually a hooking. This one will go to India. Simran Bhatti. So we'll go 4-on-4, 38 seconds left to go in that delay of game penalty called against the goaltender Mueller. So barring other events, 4-on-4 for 38 seconds, and then France will get a chance to go on the power play. They win the faceoff. Ballet, his shot, weak one, knocked down by Bokhari. Didn't control the rebound. No harm done. Bit of a floating shot. He reached out at it and got the glove on it, but couldn't control it. But India come up with it. Again, we're 4-on-4. Tony Bra out in front. Another save by Mueller. Set up that time for Guman. He'll jam it to the front of the net. Bra with another shot. That one over the top of the net. Now Ballet. Up ahead for Poirier. Cross forward pass too far. Taken back there by Guman. He'll set up as France is now on the power play. So India will look to eat up some time. They'll go on the attack, actually, down by a player. Wow, with a shot. Good save by Mueller. Poirier. Cross floor for Merrick Hayne. France with the first bit of possession in India's end of the floor this entire game. They've got it now on the power play. This is Ballet. Ballet, his pass was picked off. Hustles back to keep it onside. Courrier looking for a lane. Back to Ballet. Ballet tried to get a shot through, blocked by Chima. Another shot was blocked that time by Tony Braun. India come up with it. Short-handed, they'll head up the floor. Sidhu, now he'll just dump it in. Sidhu's going to head to the bench, get a line change in. Ballet back to pick it up. Just a dozen seconds left in the French power play. Ballet tried to dump it in. That was picked off the blue line. Here we go, a breakaway for Sandhu. Sandhu shoots. Another save by Mueller. And Mueller just calmly reaches out with the glove, snatches it out of the air. Wow. Mueller. All you've got to say, that's been the story of this game. France too slow moving it. Again, can't get it out over the blue line. You've got to move it quicker than that against this Indian team. They are on you very quickly. They are aggressive. And they are tenacious. Sandhu from the blue line. His shot. Mueller got a glove on that. Deflected it over the net. It went into the safety mesh. Out of play. 4 minutes exactly gone in the second period. Still just 1-0 for India. Not their fault. They've done everything they possibly could to score. Down low, Cimarron body, working it out in front, got the shot away. That hit the outside of the net. Justin Matai. Again, just muscles his man off the ball, comes up with it. They lose very few battles along the boards. Out in front into the slot, another save by Mueller. Up along the boards. Wale. Long prey. Wale again. Capet will just clear it down the floor. He just wants to get off the floor. Needs a rest. He'll take the flooring call and head to the bench. Players can change after a flooring call. France control it off the faceoff, get it out into center. No further than the blue line. Picked off there by Calcat. Behind everybody is Dumpe Bra. He's got it. Bra shoots, and another save by Mueller. Just stood his ground. Bra really didn't get a great scoring chance out of that. He was hoping for something better as he picked up the ball at the blue line. Walked in pretty much all alone, and relatively easy save for Mueller. Here they come again, though. Give and go, and this time the poke check by Mueller. Bra all alone, and somehow Mueller got the glove on that. India just having their way right now. They can do whatever they want inside that blue line. Nice little give and go play. They got it to Dumpe Bra. Poke check by Mueller, and Tony Bra picked it up, and he had all kinds of time in front of the French goaltender. Waited, finally got the shot away, and Mueller with a quick glove hand. Just enough of it to put it out of play. Again, France controlled it off the faceoff, but could not get it out, and along the boards, India come up with it behind the net. Mallet back at the blue line. Quick shot by Calcat. That's deflected well wide of the net. Mallet's got it off the boards. Mallet getting in front. Mallet with a hard shot. Mueller with another save. They don't provide us with shots on goal. I don't think they're keeping that statistic. Talking about it last night, someone said, well, because of a couple of one-sided games, you may not want to highlight the fact that it's so one-sided. And it's not, wouldn't be my intention either, but be nice to know to highlight the tremendous performance of a couple of goaltenders we've seen so far. Mueller, one of the best ones. Be interesting to see how many shots he has stopped, because he has been brilliant. Here's another one, and there's another save. Rebound, that didn't get through, was blocked. Back at the blue line. Now they like to come all the way back to center with it. They'll put it into the corner. Mishandled there, but loose ball, and who comes up with it? India. Chima drops it back. Bazzi, cross, hard shot, they score! Finally, eventually, inevitably, it had to happen. Just too many chances. You can't stop everything, no matter how good you are. Tinu Bazzi with India's second goal. Two to nothing now. India lead it. Ball is loose up towards the blue line. Wale couldn't get to it. Kept in by India. Kalel is in front of the goal. Shot comes in. That goes off a leg into the corner. On it quickly is Guman. Kalel is out in front. They elect to go the other way to see who that player is, but anyway, Mueller with another save. Whoever it was, Mueller stopped him. it in again, back towards the blue line. Calcat. Down low, along the blue line. Burwell out in front to Basra, scores. And it's had to happen eventually. They're going to get some goals. Dumpe Bra, actually, 19. So 3-0 now for India. And looking at Mueller down in the French goal, bent over, hands on his knees. He looks exhausted. Now leaning on the net. Down at the other end, his counterpart in goal for India, Gurab Bokhari, is as fresh as a daisy down there. He's had very, very little work. But no chance for Mueller at all. He stopped a number that we thought he had no chance on. Some of them will have to find the back of the net. Discussion over at the Indian bench, but I think that's just about who scored the goal and who's going to get the assist. So that's what that was all about. They want to get the official stats. And the referee is going to head over to the scorers area and relay that information. So a slight delay as we get ready to drop the puck, as we're just about halfway through this game now. We 7-11 gone in the second period, 15-minute periods. India finally able to break through a little bit against Mikael Mueller. With a couple of goals, now lead at 3-0. Not sure what's happening here. The referee is coming over with a notepad to speak to the Indian bench. A bit of a lengthy delay. And while we have this little break, a chance to remind you, you can be live and interactive with us by contacting us via Twitter. I always like to get tweets from folks around the world who are watching the games this week. Myself and Steve Power. You can get a hold of Steve at Steve Power NL, and my Twitter handle is at Cats Mike Guy, CATSMIKEGUY, Cats Mike Guy. Love to hear from folks. Let us know where you're watching the game from, maybe what connection you might have to one of the players, or if you just have a comment you'd like to make. And as Steve likes to say, if it's G-rated, we'll mention it on the air. And as the week goes on, if we get really bored, maybe we'll mention some other ones too. Nothing boring about this tournament so far. It has been a lot of fun. Game we had last night, Slovakia, USA, one of the best ball hockey games people have witnessed in a long time. A lot of comments from folks around the arena after that game. Highly entertaining. Sandu down low. They go to work. Back to Sandu on the give and go. Mueller shuts the door. Ball is cleared down the floor. Simran Badi. Across for Callan. Callan tips it off the boards. Goes down and gets it himself out in front, looking for Bossi. Ball bounces in the air out towards the blue line. Again, the strength of the Indian team. Dumpe Bra that time just stole the ball away from the French player. Now France move it out, 2-on-2. Poirier down the right side, working against Callan. Ball goes in behind the net. Callan just angles him off. The French get in there. Now they've got control of it down low. Back to Ballet. Ballet puts it towards the goal. That was kicked away from in front of the net. Cleared down by Bossi in front. Turning around, Tony Bra. Cross. And they score. And Mueller, in frustration, throws his glove into the net and his goal stick into the corner. Just completely left at the mercy of the Indian players as they are allowed to come in and move it around with impunity. Tony Braw, it's the second time we've seen Tony Braw with the ball in front of the goaltender with all kinds of time, all kinds of options. That time elected to pass it over to the far post and an easy tap in for the Indian teammate. 4-0 now. Bozzy gets waved out of the face-off circle. Chima will come in to take it. Bozzy.
The fourth goal for India, scored by players number 19, Robert Dumpy, assisted by number 17,
Dumpy Braw with his second goal.
56.
Longpre on the backhand, trying to get in front. That weak backhand hit the outside of the net. Long pass over on the right side. Finds Parsidou. Taken away by Debra, but India on it quickly again. Debra tried to play it behind the net. It deflected out in front, cleared away by the French defense. And out comes Capet, stolen away at the blue line. Mallet up ahead for Chima. Chima gets cut off by Scarfilieri. Back in front, they'll throw it across. Chima with the extra pass. That just missed. Back at the blue line. Hard shot. Mueller got a piece of it. That's the one he might like to have back. He's exhausted, tired, frustrated. Tinu Bozzy, his second of the game. Mueller was absolutely spectacular through the first half of this game. India has gotten to him here in the second, and to be fair, not so much to him, but just to the French team. Too many high-quality chances. And here they come again. Backhand. That goes wide. Sonny Braw down in the corner. Out in front. Quick shot by Guman. Another save by Mueller. Sonny Braw back to Guman. Braw threw it cross crease. Coming in was Harp Calcat. Ball bounced on him a little bit. Didn't get the shot on net. Ball goes into the corner. Ballet in there first. He'll play it off the boards to himself. Gets it up ahead for Bogus. Dimitri Bogus out at center. Tipped away into center. Brought back in. That'll be just offside, though, against the Indian team to negate that rush. 4 minutes left to go in the second period. India's broken it open here in the second period. They lead it by a score of 5-0. France calling a timeout. That may be as much to give Mueller a breather as he makes his way to the bench, and he absolutely looks spent as he makes his way over. Don't know if I've seen a goaltender face so many, not just in the quantity of shots, but the quality of shots through what was one half of a game, as I saw Mueller face in this one. He's going to head back into the net. To wonder how much more score might go up before they take him out just to give him a break. His team is trailing 5-0, and he's the certainly the star of the game so far. Mueller says he's ready to go. Face off just outside the French blue line. Inside, drops it back. This is Sandhu. Sandhu's got a hard shot, unleashes it. That hit the goal post. Came straight back out again into the slot. Fanned on it. Body in the corner, working against Arnaud. Get it out in front. Another save by Mueller. France get it. Just out over the blue line. Sandhu right back again to Body. Body in the slot, shoots high over the top of the net, and Mueller had to be quick to track that as it came off the end glass, turned around, caught it. Talked before about how goaltenders have to be so aware of what's happening behind them when the shots come in wide. The ball comes off the end boards and the end glass much more quickly than it would in ice hockey with the puck hitting the glass or the boards. Shots that go wide often end up out in front of the net. The goaltender has to be very aware of that. That time Mueller turned and caught it off the glass. Shot, Mueller got that off the shoulder and it went up and out of play. Now it's Kalan. A quick shot right off the face-off. Won by Sonny Brawl. Ball comes to the side of the net, jam to the front, scramble in front. India come up with the loose ball. Mueller made yet another save there. Rule. Slot shot saved by Mueller. Rebound is still there. Sonny Brawl played it back, taken away by Longpre, but he's not going to get it out. India maintain possession, take it down low. And they have players heading for the front of the net. Burwell is out in front, looking for that rebound. Mueller made the save in the jam play, and the rebound cleared away by France. Yazkalan over to pick it up for India. He'll reverse it up ahead. India will bring it out through center. Dumped in, and they'll go in and chase. Tony Braw in there first, in the corner, uncontested. Cross crease, oh, what a beautiful pass and a beautiful goal. Scored by number 21, Tinu Basi. That's the hat trick for Basi. What a pass by Tony Braw. Got down into the corner. As they said, he was uncontested. Nobody challenged him for the loose ball. He was able to set up, and that cross crease pass again. They're the ones that the goaltender has absolutely no chance at. .39 gone, second period. 6-0 for India. Seen them play twice now in this B pool, and they are looking very strong. Brought in by France, down into the corner. But the loose ball taken again by India. As I said yesterday against Great Britain, too fast, too strong, too skilled. And the same applies here this morning.
Scored by players in number 71, Boston Powell, assisted by number 70, Robert.
DeBraw's pass mishandled up at the blue line. The French player stopped at the blue line, hands up, frustrated at himself for not getting the pass, and then slowly headed to the bench. Kind of left France short-handed, and Mueller has to come up with another big save. That one is blocked. Bogus. Doesn't get it out. It's kept in. Arjan Guman down low, heading for the front of the net was Chima. Pass was in his feet. There's that cross crease pass again. A big collision along the boards. Game free. Bogus has got it. Up at center. Controlled by India. They'll bring it back in. So quick on the counterattack. Here they come. Shot. That one just went wide. Basi on the rebound here on the near side. Go down low. Hellcat. Sandhu. Under a minute to go. Second period. Sandhu over on the far side. fake the shot. Down low. Chima's out in front. They'll go to Bazzi. Bazzi back here at the blue line for Sandu. Now here's the big slap shot. That got through. Mueller made the save. Bazzi behind the net. 15 seconds remaining in the period. Calcott. Sandu. Far side one-timer. Came off the end boards. That was put off the side of the net. Calcott. 4 seconds. In front. Shot. Whistled wide. And that'll do it. Mueller will get a break and a rest. Welcome back again live. Third period coming up. India leading it 6-0 over France. Neil Mueller heading back into the goal for France. A little bit of a delay. He's taken off a lot of the equipment and tried to cool off a little bit. It's warm inside the building this morning. Outside here in Zug, it was raining fairly heavily early this morning. So it is humid inside the building and tough for the players at times, and especially for Mueller, who's been very busy with all that goaltending equipment on. He's going to lose himself a few pounds here this morning. Sunday morning in Zug. Ballet kind of mishandled at the blue line, but found it again. They gain the zone, dump it in. John Callan back to get it. They were claiming that would have been a delayed offside, so the French had to back off. And that's why Callan had lots of time to bring it in. And now offside at the French blue line. It's 36 seconds into our third period. India led it 1-0 after the first period. Broke it open with 5 goals in the second. And a reminder, our next game this morning will be from here in the Bosard Arena, 11:30 local time, USA versus Pakistan. USA coming off that big victory last night, 4-3 over the defending world champion Slovaks. Goaltender for India, Bokhari, came out and played it, made the pass up ahead, and get involved in the play a little bit. India control it again. Back at center, Bhatti. Fanned on his first attempt, ball came right back to him. Callan along the boards, comes back to Callan. Callan likes to go over to the far side. Slap shot from the top of the circle was blocked, didn't get through. Wale got to the ball, but Callan able to hold it onside. Now brings it in towards the blue line. A little bit deeper, he'll take it in along the half wall and set up there. It's 5-on-5, but they set up like a power play. Down into the corner. Back along the half wall to Callan. Back into the center area. Matai. Fan came in front, cleared behind the net. On it quickly was Bossi. Bossi's got it down low. All the way back. Shot towards the net, tipped wide. Bossi has it again now on the half wall. Down in behind the net, finds Simran Bhatti. Bhatti now sets up behind the net. And if this is like the game yesterday against Great Britain, we'll see India do a lot of this. Ooh, we got a penalty now being called. Going to go against India. Slashing call, I believe it's going to be Matai. That's who it is. It's going to head to the penalty box. But yesterday I was mentioning when it got into the third period and the game was, was decided, India had a significant lead. They would eat up a lot of the clock with just ball possession down in the other team's end of the floor. The third period went by very quickly yesterday. Very few whistles as we went through long stretches of time when India would just pass the ball around. Not even really looking for a scoring chance, but just trying to eat up the clock. Game they won 7-1. France in the power play. Arnaud for France, puts it towards the net. That was tipped just wide, comes off the end boards. You see Kayla, that big body, able to fight off the French, but finally gave it up. Heem on the half wall. Arnaud. Back down to Mary Kane. Stolen by Kayla, off the boards. And up ahead of the play, short-handed. That pass just out of the reach of Tinu Bazi. Malay was alone in front. They didn't get the ball to him. Bazi and Malay now killing this penalty. Malay put on a show in the first period. Now he's going to handle the ball all on his own. Takes it towards the net, finally loses it as he cut in front. But that kills some time. French now can't get out of their own end. Malay stole it. Fake left, went right, cuts in towards the net, out in front. There's a shorthanded try. They score. Shorthanded. Great work by Marcel Malay. Finally fed it across to Paul Chima. And Chima makes it 7-0 for India. Sandhu, watched by Wallet. He'll take it back behind his net. Still a power play for France. They had one shot towards goal in this power play. Nobody even forcing India. Now Sandhu will come out with it, but he could have stayed behind his net, I think, for the rest of the third period. No one was going in there. Shot, save by Mueller, then off the side of the net and up and out of play. 4:21 gone, third period. 6 seconds left in the penalty to India. They lead it 7-0. They've added a shorthanded goal here in the third period. Bertrand couldn't get it in over the blue line. Back to even strength. Sandhu. His shot goes wide of the net. Mueller plays it over into the far corner. Getting there first is Chima. Sandhu tried to make a little backhand pass to his teammate. The French came up with the ball behind the net. We see how quickly India closed on him. There's a shot from Ozzy, went over the top of the net. French defender got the ball behind his own net before he could even think about making a play. Indian player came in, stole the ball away. That's the way they play. Very impressed by Team India. Haven't seen the other teams from the other group in B pool. Italy, Hong Kong, Armenia, or Haiti. They're going to have to play well to beat this Indian team if they want to win the B pool here at the World Championship. They are looking very strong. France get the ball, clear down the floor, and that's going to be enough for a flooring call. We'll come back down to our right. 5:39 now gone in the third period. Yeah, my first look at a couple of those teams I mentioned from Group 4, the other group in B pool. Game at 3:30 over in the Ice Arena, Hong Kong versus Italy. Just before that at 1 o'clock, we have Great Britain and the Cayman Islands. Right in front, Chima threw it across there, just throwing it around. Now, oh, what a save by Mueller. He got the glove hand out. Jan Kalan back at the blue line. Kalan and Calcat throw it around. Back to Kalan. Calcat, slap shot, scores! Low, right along the floor. A glove side of the goaltender. Just couldn't get the left leg stretched out quite enough. This great shot just inside the goal post. Beats Mueller for the 8th goal. And with it being so humid inside the arena, Mueller looking really exhausted since the middle part of the second period. You wonder, it might be time to give him a break and get the backup goaltender in there. But for now, Mueller stays in. And again, India control it right in over the blue line. Rear wall cross. Mueller makes the save. Doesn't control the rebound. Ball's behind the net. India on it again. They'll set up back there. Out in front, cleared away. Wale, again, thought he had time to make a play, but not a chance. Indian player on him quickly, and they right back with possession. Real back at the blue line. Shot off the end boards, came out, and Mueller will make the save. The shot coming from Yaz Kalan. India will change, as will France. That shot didn't get through. Bertrand slow to move on it, and India come up with it. Mallet again, cross four, shot. Mueller made the save. The ball ricocheted all the way out of play. Face-off will be to Mueller's right. As he kneels in the crease. It's a little rest, another drink of water. Maybe the ball went off the side of the net as opposed to Mueller because the face-off comes outside the blue line. But regardless, India get it, bring it right back in again. Mallet along the boards. He's been brilliant working off the wall in this game. And he just feeds it down low for Chima. Back to Mallet. Mallet given all kinds of time, steps in, shoots. Mueller makes the save. Well, that's what happens. Mallet has made a couple of guys look bad early in this game with some great stick handling, beating some guys. Now they're backing off of him, afraid to get beat. And that gives him that time and space to step in and get away that good shot. Mallet got it again along the boards. Tips it down low, working against Dubras. Turnover at the blue line. Thrown in towards the net, and behind the net, Bossy has it. Bossy likes to set up back there, out in front. Oh, what a chance that time for a kick. Bra put his hand on his head and looked skyward. Can't believe he missed that opportunity. They'll throw it in front. There's a shot, another save by Mueller. Quick turnaround shot by Chima, and Mueller got the left arm out there. Took it off the arm and deflected it out of play. Possibly the best performance I've ever seen by a goaltender who is losing 8-0. India keep it in. Sidhu throws it towards the front. Cleared away by France. Up to center, and again, Courrier was looking to make a play, and as soon as he looked up, the ball was knocked off his stick. Sandhu. Ball is dumped in. Mueller comes out to play it himself up along the boards, but India on it first. The French just kind of back off. Matai down into the corner. They'll switch places, he and Bazzi. Back down to Matai. Matai. Again, they'll cycle it down low. Cleared out as far as the blue line and kept in. Over on the far side, getting to it first is Sidhu. Shot, they score! quick release by Justin Matai. And right inside the left circle. Beats Mueller blocker side, and 9-0 now. Six minutes remaining. Nine to nothing. The French just providing no resistance. No French resistance on this. It's all Mueller makes another save. But his defense, the forwards coming back, really doing nothing to help their goaltender. Indian team allowed to pretty much do whatever they like inside the French end of the floor. They win it again. Shot that hit the outside of the net, just grazed it. That rippled for a moment. Up along the boards. Gahal there hasn't played much in this game, number 90 for India. Guman played it back. Up ahead, Gahal. He'll just knife it in. Go chase. Back there first. Capet. Taken off the ball by Bobby Gruel. Played out as far as the blue line and turned over. Calcat in front. Went off a stick behind the net. Out in front. Went off a stick out towards center. Trying to get it out over that center line was Bertrand. Ball went out of play. It's going to be a penalty actually being called against Arjan Guman for India. Hooking call. He'll head to the penalty box. With 4:52 remaining in the game. France will go on the power play. Arnaud back to Ballet. Shot, save. Back to Ballet. He'll fake the shot. Had a chance to let it go. Shot from a sharp angle. Don't think it got through. O'Carey came up with his first good save of the game just a moment ago. Arnaud across. Here's a chance. Lost it in his feet. Couldn't pull the trigger over there. And a great setup, but just couldn't handle the pass. It was Julien Courrier who was set up over on that right side. Now a collision in front of Mueller. A couple players hit the floor. Everybody seems to be okay. That was Courrier and Tony Bra. Minute 20 left to go in the power play. 4:11 left to go in the game. Face-off controlled by France. Play it back to Ballet. Get to center. Now they'll try and gain the zone. He'll dump it in. Into forecheck goes Merrick Hayne. Whistle is gone. Ball played with a high stick. Face-off will be to the left of Torab Bokhari, Indian goaltender. Mallet down the right side. Bozzi setting up along the half wall. Down low for Mallet. He'll play it back. India short-handed here. Shot by Sandu goes wide. Mary Kane with the ball for France. 25 seconds to go in the French power play. In over the blue line. Ran into his own man. Things are going bad. They go really bad. Mallet one-on-one. And the French defender does a good job to stay with him. That was Matthias Arnaud. Not an enviable position to be in with Mallet. One-on-one. The moves he's shown this morning. Now Mallet behind the goal. Out in front, through it in front. Shot. Oh, what a save by Mueller again. I think he actually stopped it with his helmet, his face mask. Whistle goes. Stopped them with everything. It's 9-0, and Mueller has been brilliant. .245 left to go now. Back at the blue line. Shot comes in. It went off a foot up high. Goes down into the corner. Chima. No, Chima. Sorry, that's Cahal. 90. He sets up in front now. He's got it. Shot. Went wide. Behind the net. Cleared to the corner by Debras. Taken by Longpre. Dumps it down the floor. And flooring will be the call. Both teams will complete changes. 2:12 remaining. Simran Badi take the face-off for India. They control it off the face-off. Matai again, they'll rotate positions, throw it across. They just pass it around beautifully. The shot went wide. Bazzi into the slot. Shot again went off the stick wide. That was Harp Calcat in the slot. Ball goes up into the mesh and out of play. India love to run that rotation play in the corners. Move it up along the wall, down low. Players will switch places. Then they'll cycle it back down and then pick where they're going to go. Sometimes back to the point, then across. Get the shot from the top of the circle on the far side. It'll set up behind the net. So many different ways, so many different looks they give you. So tough to defend. You just don't know what they're going to do next. Unpredictable. Bassi. Right, that cross crease pass, steals the ball back. He's got it, and he's pulled down. It's going to be a penalty against France for tripping. Backhand shot. Didn't get through. Touched up by France. And a tripping call. Dimitri Bogus will go for France. So a minute 28 left in the third period. This one ended really for all intents and purposes in the second period. India broke it open. They led just 1-0 after the first period, but scored 5 in the second. We've added 3 more here in the third. Crease violation against India. Face-off will come outside the blue line. Kalan up ahead. Tony Bra heading for the front of that, looking for the deflection. Ball went through, saved by Mueller. India have it again. Kalan shot, saved by Mueller again. Along the boards, Kalan. Malay, top of the circle, his shot, that did not get through. Went into the corner. India on it first. Kalan. Kalan thought about coming over to Malay. Went the other side. Now they'll come to Malay. He'll step in. All kinds of time. Made that little move. Show it, take it away, but then lost his balance. Slipped a little bit on the floor. Thrown in front. And cleared down the floor by France. Go carry. Came out and played it. Kalan, Bozzi, just 6 seconds left. They'll let the clock run out. And our final score will be India 9, France 0. Great game by the goaltender for France, Kel Mueller. Dominant performance by India, similar to what we saw yesterday. After 2 games, India now outscoring their opposition 16-1. Looking very strong. We'll get a look at other teams in B pool from the other group this afternoon. As I mentioned, 3:30, we'll be over in the Ice Arena. We'll have Hong Kong and Italy, but before that, 1 o'clock, Great Britain and the Cayman Islands from the Ice Arena.